tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what I deal with on a regular basis.
Hi.
And we're recording!
Okay. Where in the world is the Okie?
Jeez Louise, woman.
I'm sorry, I didn't think you would start right away.
Alright. Welcome everybody to the Random Nerd Podcast. If you're new here, we just kind of do random stuff, talk about somewhat of a subject. My name is Okie Otaku. I am the truck driving otaku, and with me is my wonderful co-host.
Wild Lucario or a cat?
That one.
Yo.
So if you caught that, I am a truck driver. I am more or less over the road. I'm currently in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You know. Full of cheeseheads. Or Packers. I don't know which one they want to be called. Being in Green Bay, it's not Brewers, because that's Milwaukee. It's a little further south. Or west? I don't know. Wisconsin. I probably offended so many people saying that like that right there.
I'm gonna offend so many people right now. Probably.
Hold on. Let's see here. What's the population of Wisconsin? Population.
I don't know. I'm gonna check out the population of Texas.
There we go. Alright. I probably just offended about 5.814 million Wisconsinites. Or Wisconsiners. Or cheeseheads. Or Packers. I don't know what y'all want to be called.
You said, wait. What's the population?
It was like 5.81 more. No, 5.814 million as of 2018. Like, holy crap! Wisconsin's more populated than I thought. It's about just a smidge over Minnesota. Minnesota has 5.611 million.
Texas.
Texas?
I mean, you haven't seen
Texas. Population of Texas.
28.7 million. According to last year.
Nope. The answer is 8-pack.
Say what?
Texas. Population of Texas is an 8-pack. It's an Assman approved product.
So you haven't seen the movie?
Smells like a caterer who just walked through a dozen barbecue rib joints. Or barbecue rib something. So what this says it smells like. It's liquid ass.
It wasn't Avengers, what was I thinking? It was in Thor Ragnarok.
Oh my goodness. Two-stage smell at first smells like a barbecue, then the old familiar ass smell starts to take over. Oh my goodness. It smells like a kidder just walked through a dozen barbecue rib platters. Ooh, that smells good. 10 to 15 minutes, the barbecue smell begins to dissipate. Oh no. What have I looked up? Okay, let's get serious.
Yeah.
Population
Yeah,
of Texas.
You just said it.
An 8-pack?
28.7. No. What the frick was calling me? Hello.
That'll show you exactly how to put $10,000 or more in your pocket in the next 10 to 14 days, and then $10,000 more every 10 to 14 days after that. Now listen, I know that there's a lot of BS out there, but I can tell you this isn't one of them. So press 3 right now if you want to find out exactly how to start putting $10,000.
Aw, I wanted to hear how to make $10,000 in 3 to 4 days.
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Population of my home state is a surprising 3.943 million. Huh. What about my hometown? Yeah, her hometown's population is like 1,000, by the way, if people are wondering. Come on, click. Thank you. Oh. 108,303. Huh, not bad. Damn straight, it's the large suburb of Tulsa. Fuckers. Alright, so. God. We're gonna get so much hate for this episode. I can already tell. So many people are gonna hate us for this. So.
I don't know what you mean, Oni-san.
This episode's topic. Be sure to rile some comments and feathers. This episode's topic, we have video games that have been adapted into anime, excluding Pokemon, because that's actually pretty decent anime. Except for the fact that Ash really needs to act his age of, they say it was like 20 something. Watch Game Theorist. Or, no, I think he had that under Film Theorist. It's like a 2-part episode. Can't remember the final number he went off. But he had. But this is gonna be fun.
Do no harm, take no shit.
And oh, I forgot to mention also live action movie adaptations.
Oh, Sonic. I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm curious enough to watch it.
Oh my. I haven't even started yet and she already threw that out. I guess we're just gonna head in. well, she just head dove into this. Alright. Oh my goodness, okay. Oops. Head diving into Sonic. Holy crap. So, for those of you who live under a rock, I guess? Don't know what Sonic the Hedgehog is. Sonic the Hedgehog is Sega's mascot. Who's Sega? Sega is a former game console company, and now they focus solely on game software, such as the actual games. They used to be big back in the arcade days, and still hold a good bit of respect, in my opinion, for their games. Sonic the Hedgehog is a blue hedgehog, anthropomorphic, wears gloves, runs like a bat out of hell.
Red and white shoes.
Red and white shoes.
Does not wear any clothing at all besides the gloves and shoes and socks.
We're going to touch on that subject here in a moment. In fact, let's just talk about that right now.
All right.
Finishing up though, Sonic the Hedgehog is Sega's mascot. He is their most popular and successful game franchise from Sega. And recently it was announced that he was getting, well, not fairly recently anyway, it was announced he was getting a live action movie. Shut up, Facebook. That nobody asked for, because Hollywood. They made changes to Sonic that I don't like. One of the biggest issues I had was the fact that they made him taller.
Taller?
Yes. Oops, I need images. So, if you look at movie Sonic from the official trailer that was released, you have a tall, very humanoid-looking Sonic the Hedgehog. And this screen grab I have here of all the missiles coming at him, and he's just standing there tapping his foot, is perfect example. Here, give me a second. I'll show you. So, this here is what he looked like. He's tall, humanoid, more so. And his eyes, I don't like the eyes. They shrunk his eyes down.
I agree. I don't like it.
And this is the issue I have. It bothers me that he's naked, because he's so much more humanoid looking.
Yeah, now that he's more humanoid looking, it bothers me.
And then where was it? Here it is. This was a fan art one. See that? It's a little more digital looking. There was one. This is a little better here.
See, I like this one. I like that one.
Yeah, so this here, basically, you have the classic Sonic. Also, something else that was pointed out to me, if you look at the live action Sonic's hands, it's white fur. But Sonic wears gloves, is the problem here. His gloves are white at least. But see,
it is white fur.
I told you. This looks better. He's not as humanoid looking. He's got the tall, lanky legs, this tiny, small frame. Looks like an upside-down A. Obviously, this particular image could be rendered a little bit more to look more like the Sonic from the live action. But
just a little bit, not too much.
Right. But the character shape looks more like the actual Sonic in this fan art version. And I like it. It looks better, in my opinion. I like it. It looks better. More like actual Sonic. Plus, it's got the big, giant one eyeball with the two pupils. Because that's what it looks like he has.
Exactly.
His teeth kind of bother me too.
He just looks a whole lot more creepy.
And see, like, his mouth is very humanoid-like too. That kind of bothers me. If you look at the actual Sonic, I have to say, this fan art version is very on point to what Sonic actually looks like. Let's go ahead and see. Now we have what Sonic actually looks like. Side by side with this live action Sonic. Thanks to all the backlash, though, the director did come out and say, hey, okay, we'll fix it. But of course, then everybody's worried about the artists, the special effects artists for it, because they were going to be on a major time crunch because this was supposed to release like some point later this year. I don't remember exactly when. Well, the director once again came back out about a few days after and said, hey, don't worry about the artists. We've managed to talk with the studio and they're allowing us to push back the release by 4 months. I think, considering the fact that if they keep the rest of the storyline and just work on Sonic's image, what he looks like, I think they'll be fine in 4 months. I think an extra 4 months will be plenty of time, even if he is the main character. What are your opinions? What's your thoughts on this all?
Give them more time.
You don't think 4 months is enough? 4 extra months is enough? Remember, they're just working on one character here. So it'd be the entire team working on one character.
You misheard me.
Yeah, cold coffee.
The time you said 4 months, I thought that was fine. I was, as in that they needed more time. As in past the date.
Yeah. Definitely needed more time. That was a major concern a lot of people had.
Home. Messaging.
Shut up, Jill. Everybody at work calls her Jill. It's my work computer. She's annoying. I have to listen to it all day long.
Jack and Jill are not the
This is going to be edited out for the audio version of the podcast, but for the video version where we leave more in, this is what it sounds like.
Hours of service. Performance monitoring. Media manager. Trailer management. Navigation. Performance monitoring. Next page of apps. Vehicle diagnostics.
See here.
Settings. System. MCP training. Next page of apps. Critical event reporting. Previous page of apps.
So it's this next one that's absolutely hilarious. It's called DriveWise Pre-Clear. It's what... this allows us to bypass scales if we're under a certain reported weight in our system.
Review is pre-clear.
You got pre-clear, right?
I want to see something. Is this better lighting?
Well, it's more in tune to the lighting I have.
So this one?
It works either way. It's just you don't get as much back glare on your end because the fact that you have a couple light bulbs kind of showing on camera.
You do know that's only one light bulb, right?
No? Not going to? Alright.
Home. Messaging.
I mean, I could turn this one on up here. It's just gonna be like a little epilepsy moment.
Hours of service. You have 1 hours and 8 minutes of remaining drive time. Home. Messaging.
Yeah, try listening to that for navigation all day long.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
And
I could mute it, but... What?
I stand up most of the day.
I sit on my ass all day. In this very seat, actually. I set this up, my laptop is sitting on my steering wheel. People think I am joking. I'm not kidding. I have a photo of it. You can check my social media. Speaking of which, that's Twitter/OkieOtaku3. Number 3.
Oh, my Twitter account.
I'm trying to move away from Facebook. Facebook's been having a lot of security issues. Mark Zuckerberg is... What?
Really?
Signed to somebody who doesn't watch the news at all. Yeah, for about 3 months, Facebook couldn't go a week without staying out of the news for the wrong reasons. About 2 to 3 months. Yep. So there's a YouTube page. There's a YouTube that I watch called TechLink. It's part of the Linus Media Group, for those of you who know who Linus Sebastian is. He does a lot of computer stuff, computer-related videos. And that's a channel where they do news topics every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And for about 2 to 3 months, Facebook was on there at least one time a week because of some sort of security issue with the network in one way or another.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to check on my...
There was even at one point where they admitted to having hundreds of thousands of user account passwords stored in plain text for both Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. Back to Sonic. Oh joy, Sonic.
Sonic. Such an adoring character.
He really is.
Although my favorite is actually between Knuckles and Shadow.
Shadow, man, it's been a while.
I know.
Shadow. He was supposed to be like the edgy version of Sonic.
Yeah. Supposed to be, he's calling himself the ultimate life form.
Yep, if I could learn how to spell, that'd be great. This was Shadow. He looked a lot like Sonic. I actually had the game for GameCube Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. That was pretty fun. He's like an anti-hero. Kind of think of him as like Deadpool of the Sonic series.
Oh yeah.
That would be Deadpool of the Sonic series, probably. Yeah, it's a good description for him. He was even black and red. He had the black fur with red stripes all over his body. He was really cool. I liked him. And he used guns. Ooh, bad word.
Say what?
It's a joke.
Okay.
It's a political joke.
Oh.
You really don't pay attention to any news, do you?
I go to school, I make food, come back, and occasionally I'll get called into work during the week. So I go there. If I go to work, then I come back around 11:20. I have to go to bed immediately because school the next morning.
Phones are great. Google Now cards, you have a Google phone. It's actually a Google phone. It's not a Samsung like mine.
Yeah, it is a Google phone.
Google Now. I freaking love it. It's all your interests and like type something like Pokemon. Go to Google, the Google app. Type Pokemon and hit search. You'll see a button that says follow. Hit that button, you'll start getting notifications about different things involving Pokemon. Same thing goes for bands, political things, tech news. This is how I keep up with the world. I love it because I'll just get a little notification on my phone. And it's usually quick reads. That's how I found out about Pokemon Sleep. And how I found out about our next subject we'll get to in a moment. Which was just announced today. Just announced today. I think I'm lagging a little bit here.
So we're done with Sonic and going on to the next one?
Yes.
Alright, so
okay, my lag's cleared. Good. Okay. So, this was just announced earlier today. The Russo brothers, or those of you who know of Avengers Endgame will know they are the directors of it and a few other Avengers-themed movies, have announced a partnership with Wizards of the Coast and Netflix. Those of you who just know what I said about Wizards of the Coast know where I'm going already. That's right. An anime, well, I don't know if it's anime or live action. I didn't get to read all of it. So my truck was in the shop and they pulled me because they fixed it right as I was in the middle of reading it. But it's either a live action or an anime adaptation of, you guessed it, I just forgot what it was, Magic the Gathering, the card game. One of the oldest collectible card games. Like actual card games, not collectible cards. That's a whole nother ball game. Hey, baseball collectible cards. That's right, I went to the classics. But, whew, I didn't get to read many details about it, but they just announced it today. So, that's going to be interesting. From my understanding, it is a series, not a movie. Following the Planeswalkers, or Planewalkers, something like that. But, again, no real details on that. Next subject is one I'm not a big fan of because I don't play the game, so I didn't see the movie. But from what I'm told, the movie wasn't horrible. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't horrible. And that is World of Warcraft.
Warning for those of you who are watching the video, epilepsy moment. Okay. I wanted to see what it would look like.
having a seizure. Delayed reaction. You know, there are different, there is different audio between these two cuts, right?
Nah.
Which reminds me, I need to go through and do that. That's going to be the fun part of editing these. I have to figure out how to extract the audio file from the video file and have that separate up here. Oh geez, I guess if we're talking about this, we should talk about...
Okay, turn it off. Don't like it. Shut up.
I guess we should talk about that which should not be named. And I'm upset about this because I'm a huge, huge fan of the game series. Freaking love it. It was one of my first video games on console, mind you. I had one for the N64. Then when I bought my very first game console with my own money, which was a GameCube. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Okay. Nintendo. It came with the bonus disc, had all the previous games, and then a demo of the current game. If you don't know what I'm talking about yet, that would be Legend of Zelda! Wait, Legend of Zelda got an anime adaptation? Damn straight, and there's a reason why we say it shall not be named. Holy shit. Oh. I gotta try and find the original artwork here. Wow, that one's kind of lame. That's an iconic scene too, not from Legend of Zelda. Those are Legend of Zelda characters. That's a ripoff. Good editing skills though. That's nice. So, crap, what is that one? It's an anime movie. I can't remember the name of it. It's harder to find than I thought. Basically, the animation was absolutely horrible. It was total and utter complete crap. And that's putting it nicely. You people think I'm joking. I'm not. See, all these visuals are not from that anime. I think this one's close.
You said it was an anime? Yes?
Yes, it received an anime adaptation many years ago. I believe this one.
That's not what I wanted. No, back up. Did you miss some at YouTube?
I believe this is
I hate you.
screen grab. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. The voice acting was even worse from my understanding. I don't dare watch it, but as a fan, I should probably do it.
The Legend of Zelda animated series.
Oh yes. So there is rumor that Netflix is working with the Castlevania producer on another new series for Legend of Zelda. But last I heard, nothing had been fully confirmed yet. So there's that, I guess. Alright, so. Oh, dang it, not what I meant to do. Alright, so we already have some feedback. Let's save that for the end. Don't let me forget that.
What?
Don't let me forget to do that at the end.
Do what?
Feedback.
Feedback. Okay. Let me write it down real quick. Oh, wait, I forgot. My pen's in my purse. No. No, that's my loss. That's the box cutter. Those are my keys.
Are they now?
And here's my pen. Okay. That took longer than expected. Okay.
Oh, are we ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So, the next one is Tron. Now, some of you are going to think,
Wait.
hold on. Some of you are going to say, but Tron was a movie first, and then it was an arcade game, and then it was a home console game. And you'd be absolutely fucking correct about that. It was a movie first. It was an original movie, not based on anything. But it does take place in computers, a computer thing. Fun fact on that, that movie, the original Tron movie, the first one, so those of you unaware, Tron Legacy is actually not a reboot or or anything. It was a sequel to the original. I thought they did good. Even brought Jeff Bridges in. Who played, by the way, so the character Jeff Bridges plays in Tron Legacy, the old man, is actually the same character that he played in the original Tron movie. And the time lapse is a real live time lapse too. It's about 30 years, I think it was. Not many movies do that. That was something else, seeing them do that. Tron Legacy, I like Tron Legacy. I thought it was cool. There's been on again, off again reports of a third movie. Not sure how well that'll work. I hope so. That'd be cool. Have you seen Tron?
Yes, of course.
So?
So what?
Like, it's all been me talking here.
So what?
Most of this has been me talking.
Because you took the lead. I was gonna do like a Q&A with you anyway, so.
Oh, this would be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna like name off some anime, and you were gonna what video game it's based off of.
Most of the time they keep the same name. There's a few.
There's one's right here.
There is a few that do not keep the name.
Exactly. I have some pulled up.
But one last one while she gets that prepared. A somewhat recent anime Netflix adaptation. I just finished it. You heard me kind of talk about it in the last episode. Ingress Prime. Who's Ingress? Ingress is an augmented reality video game. Well, mobile game. It's quite fun. I played it since year 2. It is a very strategic, very strategy-based game. There are 2 factions, the Enlightened and the Resistance. Resistance! Computer joke there. But I'm not going to go into details about anything because the anime adaptation did a really, really, really good job. It is a 3D animation, so it's a little janky, I guess. 3D animations are never perfect, but it doesn't look very weird. It looks like one of the most natural 3D animations I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it tells the story of Ingress. There's like, if you want to, you can get into like the lore, and there's a whole story behind it, and it's really cool, fun to get into. And what's interesting is it's basically like 12 episodes, so roughly about 6 hour long. A 6 hour video on how to play the game through story. It's really cool though, because it follows a character. They're called specials or something like that. I don't remember. But it follows a character. He makes a decision to join one side. These sides battle a lot. They fight a lot. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, because if I go too much further into the story, kind of ruins it. But it's a good anime. I really like it. A+, seriously. For a movie. For an anime series based off of an augmented reality game developed by Niantic, who was the people behind Pokemon Go and the upcoming Harry Potter Wizards Unite game, which Ingress is their original augmented reality game. That's how they got the contract with Pokemon Go with the Pokemon Company to develop Pokemon Go, is because of the success with Ingress. I think you did a great job for an anime series based off of an augmented reality mobile game. They did a kick-ass job at encapsulating the game.
Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce this. I won't mess up.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Why?
Come on.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Alright, now say it like you don't have 2 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. It's the best I could do. It's the best I could do.
Karma, help me! Alright, are you ready or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Alright, so it's the anime is called Gyakuten Saiban Sono Shinji Gyan. Gyari. I still messed up,
In
damn it.
English.
It doesn't say that.
My anime list. Screen share.
English now.
Screen share your screen.
What?
Screen share your screen.
I don't know how to do that.
Little button on the thing that says screen share. Looks like a monitor. It's right there next to the end call button.
Okay. No, damn it! You get to see all of that. No.
So what you do, what you do is you move Discord off to the right. Because I can't see it for shit. Alright,
Okay.
there you go. Then you drag it.
The frick.
It's okay, it's okay. There you go. Now drag Discord back over to where it's covering it. There you go. Ha.
This one.
Just don't click on it.
This one.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, so copy paste into Google search.
Friggin'.
Because you'll have to do that into my anime list.
Let me do it.
Woo, you need a mouse.
Shut up. For Pete's sake.
No, right. Oh, search. Yeah, you could have just clicked search.
Too late.
Hit enter.
I did. I am.
Sticky keys.
Shut up.
Hit enter.
I am.
Do you not have search enabled in your bar?
It is.
Alright, go to myanimelist.net.
No.
Alright, now find their search bar. After you agree to their privacy policy update.
Wait a second. Yeah, I saw it. It's not letting me.
Huh? It is 77 degrees out here. Screw you.
What the fuck just happened? I don't know what the
Home. Messaging.
Oh shit. Oh,
fuck.
so
Okay.
I ain't sure what the stuff is while she's getting that. Oh shit. Ace Attorney!
Did you Google that?
No! I watched the anime!
Okay, I had to make sure. Alright, well, I'm turning this now.
That was Ace Attorney!
I gotta go back.
I recognize that anywhere, man.
Okay.
You're gonna
So
try to
let-
trip me up with Ace Attorney? So there's an episode in the second season that irks me. It's damn. So, it's I can't remember. It's like Turnabout Express, I believe, is the story arc. They're on a train, and the guy's trying to prove his innocence of a murder. What bothers me is like the opening sequence. You see the judge coming up to the train. You see the judge coming up to the train. Coming up to the train, and he says he's there on vacation. He got tickets to the special train ride for vacation, and the dude is wearing his robes. He's wearing his freaking judge robes. He says he's on vacation, and then it gets even better. A few scenes later, you see him sitting in his private car, in his private room of the car, holding his gavel in his hand. As you see him sitting there, just looking around and admiring the room in his judge robes, holding his gavel while saying he's on freaking vacation. Oh my god! What? I'm good.
Hi, good. I'm Cat.
Bite me.
Alright, are you ready for the next one?
Alright, give it to me.
Another world.
Okay, that's a pain in the ass because there's a lot of them named Another World. Another World with my
and how about Kyo
smartphone.
chapter? Another world, Kyo chapter.
No, like there's a lot of animes called Another World or based off of Another World.
Another world, Tomoya chapter.
Ah, screw it. Where's my...
Hey,
What?
no cheating.
I'm not. Oops. If I could... That would be great. Anime. And Another World with my smartphone. There's
No.
ReZero. Starting Life in Another World. Ooh. There was one about like a coffee shop in another world or something like that. Yeah, that is not easy.
Alright, I'll find a different one. Where the frick? No, I can't do that one because it's several. And that one's the same.
I've used all 50 gigs of my data limit. Good thing I have unlimited data still. Yay.
The end of Ropes Peaks of the end of Hope Peaks High School.
So that sounds familiar. I've likely seen the anime. Let me take a look.
If you do that, it'll tell you the freaking anime.
What was it?
Fine. The end of Hope Peaks High School.
Hope. Oops. I typed home. Wrong side of the keyboard.
Who am I going to be joined by today?
Oh,
Oh, this little guy.
I have to wait for my laptop to come back online, or my screen to come back online. There it goes. Oh, hey! Is that Danganronpa?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Because those two look familiar. Okay. I don't know which Danganronpa it is, though. Because I believe they have a few of them.
It just says Danganronpa on the list I'm on.
See if I can get a little more specific. So what I'm pulling up is Danganronpa 3. So it looks like it's the third one is the end of Hope Peaks High School. That's one I should watch again. It's been a while. Alright, what's the next one?
Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, well, I know that one. That's the Fate series.
Yes.
Also known as Unlimited Budget Works.
Huh.
Because, holy cow, that particular anime story arc was nuts.
You ready?
Go for it.
Legend of the Crystals.
Indiana Jones, Legend of the Crystal Skull.
Wrong.
No, I don't think I've seen that one. It's a Legend of the Crystal Skull.
No, not skull, just crystals.
Oh, Nancy Drew.
No,
No?
no.
Of the crystals, then. Ah, Final Fantasy series, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Are you ready?
I really need a second inverter. Oh, my engine keeps cutting off for some reason.
Home. Messaging. Home. Messaging.
Because my engine keeps cutting off, my inverter keeps cutting off. Because the inverter keeps cutting off, my screen keeps cutting off. Even though it's recording the screen still, what I'm seeing dies. But it still records that screen as is. Alright, next one.
Alright. Mystery of the Emblem.
Mystery of the Emblem?
Yeah.
Is that a Fire Emblem?
Yes.
Hey, wild guess. I'll be honest. It's only because I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Pardon if you hear my phone go off a lot. I'm a baseball fan, and today is the MLB draft. So you'll hear that. Sounds like a bottle opener. Maybe. Next one.
Right back at you.
Oh. Kirby.
Yep. Upon a Star.
Upon a Star? Oh shit, I haven't got a clue. I totally... apparently need to go back to school.
Anime school.
Okay, you know I have bad short-term memory, okay? Like, it has to seriously stick with me in order for me to remember things. I ain't got shit.
Alright, give up.
Hold on, let me see. Let me give it one more shot. Oh God, no, no, get that out of my screen. No, evil
What?
cat-like squirrel thing. We're not allowed around any of my sisters. They're not allowed to make a contract with you to be magical girls. Oh, you've never seen that, have you? Yeah. That's an anime that stuck with me real hard. Whoo! It sticks with everybody that's seen that one real hard. Madoka Magica.
No.
The evil cat-like squirrel thing. Tries to get little girls to make contracts with it to turn them into magical girls. He's evil.
Okay.
And he just like randomly popped up on my screen as I scrolled through Upon a Star anime searches under images. Just randomly. I give up.
Mega Man.
Oh, so, wow, did I even get anything from Mega Man? Did I pull anything up from Mega Man? No. No, wait, yes. I got one that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows down. That one there I think that one there is a screen grab of an episode on line 4. The rest of these are clearly not Mega Man. Alright, next one.
Okay, I'm gonna name several. Spring of Birth, Midsummer Night's Dream, Falling Down, Winter of Rebirth, The Animation, The Factor of Hope, The Golden Animation, and again The Animation. What's going on here? Okay, that's it.
So, I believe I've seen at least 1 or 2 of these. But I cannot remember what they were. It has been a long time. But that second one caught my attention.
Midsummer Night's Dream?
Yes. That one rang a bell. Problem though is I'm getting a bunch of stage plays.
I'll give you a hint. It was mentioned in the chat.
Anyway, oh, that's a lot of use. You realize we share about 4 chat rooms together, right? That we're both active in?
Messenger.
Okay, so Facebook one. Okay, give me a second to try and think this out. It would be this chat then. Oh my goodness. This rings a bell. Midsummer Night's Dream. Okay. I'm trying to... Is it one that Boss Cat said? Or was it one somebody else mentioned? It's probably Boss Cat. Blaze Blue... Blaze Blue... That Blaze Blue Persona... one that shall not be named. So I know it's not that one. Tales of Zestiria. That seems to be all that is. It's mentioned.
One shot. Which one?
Oh, you're gonna make this difficult for me.
And there's a consequence if you get it wrong.
What do I get if I get it right?
Yuri.
Huh. Seems like a fair enough trade-off. Yowie if I get it wrong, Yuri if I get it right. Okay.
Look at that.
Oh. Shoot. I'm trying.
I should probably say you're not allowed to look it up for this one.
Trying to think.
Is that why you hear keyboard noises?
I'm tapping my keyboard.
Sure.
I'm trying to think. I don't think it's Persona. That's getting on my nerves, though.
Home. Messaging.
Shut up, Jill.
Home. Messaging.
Trying to see if there's any clues on here.
They'll give you away.
Aww. Wait. Hold on. Is that my clue? What? That wasn't mentioned in chat, though. That one was, though. Wait, is it?
Fuck. I have a feeling you got it.
I've got it down to. Okay, hold on. There's 2 clues here.
Alright.
One was, it was mentioned in chat,
Yeah.
and I have.
Oh.
I've got it. I know it. Ready for this?
I have my phone ready.
Final answer is Persona 3, the second movie. Because the other one I was finding was ReZero. The problem is ReZero was never mentioned in chat. Persona was. The fact that she hasn't sent anything to me yet tells me I'm right.
It's not showing up. Oh no, it is. Check Discord.
So. So, what I'm laughing at is not what she's laughing at, I guarantee you. So, the fan pages that I run, I have a very long time admin. Admin. And he happens to live here where I'm at, and he's about 10 miles from me, my current location actually, and we're gonna see if we can meet up after his kid's soccer game, which is supposed to start here like soon. And he sent me an image of the field. And this is the picture he sent me. Fuck.
Alright.
So this is Green Bay, home of the Green Bay Packers, of whom their fans call themselves Cheeseheads. Because Wisconsin. Well, I just offended about a lot of people. 8 million something people, again. I'm like, ooh, so green. But not very bay-like. Or packed. Or cheesy. And he laughed at it. I just offended so many more people with that joke. And I'm not sorry, it was worth it. Y'all are weird. You have an NFL team called the Green Bay Packers. And y'all call each other cheeseheads. The cheeseheads I get, the Packers I don't. Anyway, shall we continue?
Yes.
Next.
Oh. Can't do Pokemon. It's not on.
Every time you see me roll my eyes, my inverter is glitching out again. They fixed the air leak.
Should have phone.
They're like, yeah, there's no way in hell you would have found that over the road. I had a hard time finding it. But he found it. And it's good now. Like,
Ready?
yes. Go for it.
The movie Load Region of Deja Vu.
I feel like I know this one, but I'm not for certain.
God.
The heck was that?
My cookie thing.
I totally didn't get that on camera and I'm pissed. I had just
It was off to the side, but I got scared.
I had just switched to Chrome view and that happened. Damn it!
It reminds me of comedy.
Oops. I accidentally just turned the inverter off. Okay, so if I unplug my phone from it, maybe that'll help. The inverter out. Just having those two plugged into it. I need my second one, but I don't have it right now. So,
How many pictures?
wait, how many peppers? How many pecks of pickled peppers? Peter Piper yeah. How many pecks of How many pecks of pickled pepper did Peter Piper Peter Piper pecks pickled peppers? I know the answer to that. As many pecks of pickled peppers Peter Piper could pick if Peter Piper could pick pecks of pickled peppers. Boom! For editing purposes, that will only take one try.
How many pictures? One through 10.
10, because you gave me an option.
Okay then. Now then, back to the thing. Load region of Deja Vu.
Oh yeah. It seems to be holding up a lot better now. So it was load region. Load, what? Something 2? Hey,
Hmm.
what was that?
Load region of deja vu.
Ah, Deja. Ah, wow, and I misspelled region. Oh! Never known it by that name, though. Hmm. The answer is Steins Gate, one of my absolute favorite sci-fi animes. I have so Tokyo and Tulsa, 2015, 16. I don't remember. It was the second year I had went. I got the VIP pass. I got to sit down and have dinner with the one, the only J. Michael Tatum.
You told me this one.
And I got his autograph. I got selfies with him. He's a really cool guy. He actually crashes. He actually comes in and crashes Tokyo and Tulsa every year, even when he's not invited. Uh, they make a special badge for him every year anyway, because they know he likes it. He says Tokyo and Tulsa is one of his favorite anime conventions to go to and attend. But for those of you who don't know, he played the voice of this dude, the main character of Steins Gate, Okabe, and more famously, he played the voice of, okay, you ready for this? You should know him when I show you this. You ready? Sebastian. J. Michael Tatum is the English voice of Sebastian. That is what he is most well known for. I never really got into Black Butler. Good show, don't get me wrong, it's decent. I know him as this dude, Okabe. Okabe Rentaru. A mad scientist trying to develop a working time machine. Like, holy shit. Sounds Great is a great series too. I love it. Oops. Alright, next.
The ties that bind.
Okay, I've heard of that one. I don't know what the anime is.
You mean game?
Or game, thank you. No, because last time you gave me, like, the name of the game. You're confusing me. Are you giving me the names of the games or the names of the anime?
Hold on. I have to go quick. Give me the name of the anime.
My engine would stay on. This would be great.
Messaging. Home. Messaging. Home. Messaging.
Oh, is that not what I typed? Oops. Bruce Springsteen. Oh, shit. So the name of the anime, though? Shit. Wait, that wasn't what? Okay, that's confusing. Shit. Full Metal Alchemist is not a video game.
No, it's not.
Street Fighter is. Street Fighter 4 to be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that. I forgot Street Fighter got an anime. That's different. Alright, next up. What do we got?
Oh, that's in Japanese. I can't do that one.
Yeah, don't you dare give me anything in Japanese.
The First Strike.
Strike the Blood?
Wrong.
No? Oh, damn. Well, I guess I gotta cut that out. Scissor Girl.
No.
Studio Trigger.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You want to know?
Sure.
Tales of Vesperia.
Oh. It's another one I haven't done.
Blood Vengeance.
Strike the Blood.
Wrong.
The Girl with the Scissor Blade.
No.
Mysterious Girlfriend X.
No.
Madoka Magica.
No.
Black Butler.
No.
Sword Art Online.
No.
Log Horizon.
No.
Naruto.
No.
Bleach.
You're supposed to be giving me the game, not the anime.
No. Naruto. That's a game.
No.
I just charged you last... No, I did not charge you last night. Holy shit. Be great if my engine stayed on for longer than 5 minutes. I have no idea.
Taken.
Yeah, another one. Next.
ZOE Dolores.
Huh?
ZOE Dolores.
I really don't know that one.
Zone of the Enders.
No, I've never heard of that one.
Same here. That was the last one on the list. I gotta go back and look through and see if I can find it. Okay.
So, I have a list.
Go ahead.
It is not okay. Holy cow, like I asked on Facebook and I had a couple friends of mine just blew up on me there. Especially one of them is a family member. She asked her husband and man, did I get results. I have to find it though.
What, Zone of Enders?
No.
Oh, the list thing. Okay.
Oh, a yarn. Oh man, how could I? How could I forget that? Mario.
Oh god. Oh god. Can we stop here?
Nope, no. We talked about the Legend of Zelda one. We have to talk about the Mario one. It's only fair. We can't throw only half shade at Nintendo. We have to. I can't believe I forgot about this. Mario. Yes. God
damn it.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Let's look this up, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go down memory lane. Oh my god. Oh jeez. These guys are supposed to be like Bowser. I feel like the only people who are remotely recognizable are Mario and Luigi. That's only because their outfits are red and green, respectively. Other than that, yeah, it's just like, what? Hey, Goombas. Oh, geez, the Goombas. So, the Goombas look like, imagine a T-Rex's penis.
I don't want to.
And this looked like its head. That's what a live-action Goomba looked like. The head of a T-Rex's penis. Yep. Quality stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Quality stuff.
Embalmed horse penis.
A Goomba.
The frick?
Like I said, the head of a T-Rex's penis. Wearing a suit. No tie.
With teeth.
With teeth. Does actually have a face. And that dude is Bowser. Yeah.
It's like the Spy Kids with thumbs.
Oh my god. Wow. Holy shiitake mushrooms. After that movie, every kid in the U.S. knew what a shiitake mushroom was. And how to say holy shit and get away with it. I want to look at the thumb. It's been a while. Basically, imagine a body that's nothing but thumbs. Thumbs!
God.
Right here, straight up from Spy Kids, the original movie. Oh my goodness. Thumbs for a head, thumbs for arms, thumbs for legs. They were not
Thumb for
called
brain.
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure it's just a thumbnail for a brain. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, jeez. Alright, so that's the original Spy Kids for you. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Holy shiitake mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a fake image of a hand.
I agree.
Alright, what else is on the list? God, that Mario movie. People think the Sonic movie looks bad. Have not seen Mario movie. It was called Super Mario Brothers. And you may still be able to find it in the super discount bin at Walmart from time to time.
I'm probably gonna regret mentioning this one, but I don't know for sure if this was based off of a game or not.
Go on.
Dragon Ball? That's coming from someone who does not like Dragon Ball at all, to mention that.
I don't believe it was a game. I believe it was a manga first. There are obviously games now.
Yeah.
Fun fact, though.
Oh, la, 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 la.
Now, this is an example of how bad Hollywood does live action adaptations of things we did not ask for live action adaptations of. Sonic, looking at you. Detective Pikachu, we'll get to you here in a second. Stop hitting yourself.
I want to.
So, the Dragon Ball movie was so bad and so poorly received by everybody. The original manga author of the series came out of retirement, created a new Dragon Ball story, Dragon Ball Super, I believe, just to try and bury it as far deep as he could. That's how bad it was. The original manga author came out of retirement just to bury it and try and get people to forget it. That bad. And that's a pretty good example of Hollywood's reputation with live action adaptations of things we did not ask for live action adaptations of. However, there have been a few exceptions. For one, Marvel series. The MCU, since they started that, which started with the first Iron Man movie, to Robert Downey Jr.
Play Future 5.
Was really good. It was a really good live action adaptation of a comic book. Comic book movies usually didn't really do too well. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I honestly haven't seen the live action, so I'm not sure. I've heard it was not that great.
Out of the Shadows?
I don't know.
I've seen Out of the Shadows. I'm sorry, I'm a huge TMNT fan, so.
We know. I do anyway. Detective Pikachu. Neither one of us have seen it yet, but my other sister and her boyfriend went out to see it the day after it came out, and they said it was really good. She had kind of the same skepticisms as I did. Let's go ahead and talk about that here real fast. And that was, I think the monster characters were a little over realistic, I guess would be the best way to describe how I feel about them. Based off of the movie trailers that they released, we thought they were a little too hyper realistic feeling. You know, kind of like you make an animation so realistic that it looks animated. It looks totally fake. And my first opinion was
Messaging.
My first opinion on it has to go to Pikachu himself. I thought he was too furry for a mouse. I thought he was going to look a little more like... That's your cue.
A rabbit?
they moved the camera, so you can't see him in the shot anymore, but...
Oh.
There he is. Meet Pika.
Peak.
His birth certificate says Pika because Build-A-Bear wouldn't let me do 3 letters.
It's supposed to be peak.
It's supposed to be Peak as in P-I-K, but they wouldn't let me do 3 letters, minimum of 4. So
You could have done peak as in mountain peak,
Pika.
like P-E-A-K.
No! That would have ruined the joke. What's funny about that is I ended up finding out later that my other sister has one too, and its name is Chew, and her best friend has one, and its name is exclamation marks. So now there's Pika,
I see.
Chew, yeah. That was unintentional. I didn't realize that until like a few days later. This was my high school graduation gift to her last year.
Mine.
Its head smells like berries. She likes to cuddle with it because Pikachu's cute. And I don't blame her because Pikachu's cute. It's less awkward for her because that's a male Pikachu.
Resist the urge. Resist the urge, motherfucker.
I want to say it so bad. Oh, God.
I'm not a furry.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Is it strange that I'm craving a banana right now?
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she said it, not me.
I'm wanting a banana.
Oh, God. Banana.
Oh, frick.
Oh my God. What are you gonna do with the banana strap it to the Pikachu?
I mean, there's a banana right here.
Come
But it's not
back.
on the Pikachu. It's on Papa.
That's even worse.
Oh.
Making this really hard not to make fun of you right now. I'm trying my hardest. I really am. Holy shit, we're at 2 hours. The last 10 minutes of this has been me laughing my ass off. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my god! Why? Why are you biting the Pikachu's ear? You're making the I'm not a furry defense very hard to believe right now. You have a giant ape that holds a banana whose name is Papa. Good lord. And what's worse is it's open banana. It's not even protected.
It was also given to me by a family member.
Oh god, that's even worse. And then you cuddle with a male Pikachu, and you're over there nibbling on his ear, practically swallowing it like it's a... There, I freaking said it. You're a goddamn furry!
Tastes good too.
Oh my
I'm gonna die soon if I get on charger. I'm not plugging my computer. It's on full power anyway. Damn it.
Oh, a Pikachu that her brother gave her. No sound effects, though. That was too expensive. Yeah, I'm cheap.
What the
I'm
frick
just
is
kidding.
happening?
Are you into things I'm not aware of, sister?
You already know about this thing, so... No.
Now the world does, too. I will probably edit that particular line out, though. I will edit out just the part where you said just the one word, though. Make people think what it is. What do you think she said? You're probably all wrong, too, by the way. Whatever you're thinking. Bring it, I'm up here in Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Hold that thought.
Home. Messaging.
Shut up, Jill.
You know, it doesn't help that I was drawing it earlier, too. I got bored and I just started drawing.
Were you actually drawing it, or were you drawing a jellyfish?
Messaging.
Damn it, Jill, stop interrupting me. Now you're slow. So, was it actually a Or was it really just a jellyfish? Dare I say it? Dare I ask? It's not it. Most of this has been easy editing. This part of the episode's going to be a pain in my ass. Especially if I want to say what I'm about to say. Dare I say it? If I say it, I have to edit it out, and that's more work for me. But if I say it, I get the satisfaction of doing the joke.
You could
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. I'm still trying to figure out who told me that if that was not you.
It wasn't me. I never said that.
I am still trying to figure that out. You're the only person I could think of that could have said something like that.
I never said that.
You swear to God that... Okay, don't swear to God. You swear that wasn't you.
I swear.
That confuses me so much. So last time I was over, we had an argument about this. I'm
Yeah.
like, who could it be though? Let me text somebody. She's on a cruise though right now in Mexico. She just graduated high school and she's on her graduation cruise. Lucky bastard.
God damn it, I can't find what I'm looking for.
So I just texted a friend of mine asking me if that was her who taught me that line. Because I got to thinking she's into cats and stuff. She likes cats. It may have been her. She knows a lot of those weird things. But she's currently on a cruise through Mexico right now, and I'm not sure if or when she will get back with me. I mean, she will, but I just don't know when. So, God. Okay. Ready to finish this off? Here is the last hoorah we keep getting interrupted about.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I have been trying to do this final hoorah for like the last hour and a half. We get like one mention in and something pops up inadvertently. Oh my goodness, this has been great. There it goes. Holy shit.
Well,
damn. My lane departures. They always go off, driver side, passenger side, every time I turn the truck key on.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you know what it is yet that I was talking about?
No. I know it's a visual novel.
Under the same name is one word. There's a U.S. state
I'm
that
horrible with geographics. You're
that
just gonna
has
have to tell
this
me.
word in its name, and it is the longest state name. It is blank blank and the Providence Plantation. Patience.
Okay.
It's Rhode Island.
Okay then.
The answer was island.
Alright.
Hey! Last hoorah! Oh, sorry, I'm not a Marine. Hoorah! Hoorah! There you go. That's Army. Hoorah! Somebody did suggest to me Spyro, but the problem there is the movie got canceled, so hasn't officially come to a live action medium or anything. Let's see here. What else we got here? Another one recommended to us was Fate series. Holy shit, we mentioned this one a little while ago.
Yeah, it was during the quiz.
You want to talk about a popular anime series right there. In fact, there was a joke going around during the Unlimited Blade Works arc that it should be called Fate, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Budget Works. Because, whoo, were those visual effects costing some money. No doubt about it. Science Adventure series, this is my colon series. Okay, Chaos Head. That's one I have heard of. Have you seen that one? Chaos Head?
No.
No? Can't say I've seen it, but Chaos Head is a visual novel video game developed by 5PB and Nitro Plus. Is first entry in the Science Adventure series. Hey, I just said that. It was originally released for Microsoft Windows in 2008. Enhanced version titled Chaos Head Noah was released for Xbox 360 2009 and has since been ported to multiple other platforms, which it does not immediately say. Robotics Note. That was good. Robotics Notes. This is one that's been on my watch list, and I have not been able to get around to it, unfortunately. Because I've heard the anime is really good. I mean, if it's recommended to me by somebody I trust like this, he really likes that one. We could talk about Pixel really fast. That was a live action movie starring Adam Sandler. A lot of people might remember that one. Technically falls into the category. I thought that movie was freaking hilarious. Oh my goodness. Spoiler alert, that scene where the creator of Pac-Man gets eaten by Pac-Man. God, that was great. I laughed that so hard. He's like, he is my son. Stares down at him, then chomp. You're like, oh my god! Oh, it's probably my favorite part of the movie was that right there. That was great. Oh, what else we got? Ah, man, that one had a lot of the old arcade games. Let's see here. Night Stalker, Street Fighter. We mentioned that one earlier. I heard Street Fighter, the anime, wasn't that great. Let's see here. Tekken, Mortal Kombat. I haven't seen the movie for that. I've been wanting to. I'm terrible at watching movies. Halo? Halo? You remember about hearing about a Halo movie or something? I don't. Oops.
Alright, this is Lou's podcast. I'm supposed to speak. Yes, I have heard of it.
You have?
Yeah.
Holy shit! How the hell have you heard of it and I haven't?
I don't know, man.
Okay. So there's multiple shorts. And there is a full feature one called Halo, produced by 20th Century Fox. Producers Peter Jackson, I recognize that name, Fran Walsh. Okay. The Halo film. I don't see who played in it. Oh, there was even a TV miniseries. Halo Forward Unto Dawn. Alex Garland, original screenplay writer. That's not really any information on the IMDb page. Okay. So, from what I see, the movie never came to fruition. The original director left. Peter Jackson settled on novice director Neil Blomkamp. Worked to exhaustion for 5 months preparing for the project, which went as far as constructing props and costumes, producing short Halo-themed films as test footage. The project then suddenly collapsed. I don't see any information regarding what caused that. Jackson allowed Blomkamp a free rein in choosing a new project, which, God, led to District 9. Although Blomkamp is still creatively interested in Halo, he does not wish to return to the project after working on it for so long and watching it collapse. Okay, I can't blame the guy. Damn. Microsoft got paid money on that. Alex Garland was paid $1 million by Microsoft to write an adaptation of the popular game. Microsoft then sold the script to Universal for $10 million. They made a $9 million profit off that.
Dramatical murder.
That's right. That was a very popular anime when it released. Its entire release window, it was pretty popular too. A lot of people were talking about it. But that is a biscuit, man. That's all the recommendations I got from social media right there. Kind of looked through some of them. Halo never really made it to film. It got some shorts. Looks like they were test footage, kind of like Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. People remember that? Yeah, that was test footage he did for fun to try and get 20th Century Fox to greenlight him, and it worked. Dude knows what he's doing. What else you got there?
What?
Well, we got Dramatical Murder. It's another one. I'll have to say a lot of visual novels like Island received anime adaptations. Clannad. I don't know how I can forget that. Holy crap. The anime is hard to try and get into. It's very slow paced. It's like 50 episodes, 2 seasons. Two double seasons. There's Clannad, and then there's a second series called Clannad After Story. Each of them was like 24, 25 episodes. And that is up there as one of my all-time favorites. Could not rewatch it because it is so slow. I don't know how I got into it first place. It was back when I first started getting to anime. That's the anime that got me into anime. That and Angel Beats. And Sword Art Online. No, I've never seen Naruto. Have seen bits and pieces of Bleach, Inuyasha, and One Piece. But not Dragon Ball, not Naruto. Don't judge me, I'm just kinda towards them. Popular for a reason, a lot of people like them. She likes Naruto, does not like Dragon Ball. Ooh. As she hinted at earlier. Some people like Dragon Ball, don't like Naruto. And it goes vice versa with a lot of mediums. And it's not just anime and video games, it's everything. Books, movies, consoles. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Yeah. Got me a Switch and all.
That just looks like a freaking butt.
A Switch. Told you I was a Zelda fan. I like me some Zelda. I actually picked this puppy up at Walmart. Relatively cheap. I don't remember exactly how much. I love this. It's perfect for travel, which is what I do for a living. Boom. Check it. Nintendo Switch in here. Down here, you got all your cables and stuff. Controllers. You can put game cases in here. And then over here, you have your console dock. I have this here separate, but I had this originally before I started driving for a living. Well, no, that's incorrect because I got a Switch after I started driving, so. And I just dropped Monopoly. Holy shit, I dropped all of them. Ah! Look out! This holds all my games, by the way. Ah, no! Stepping on Monopoly. Don't lick these. I dare you to lick them, no. But don't lick them. I dare you to. I had one like this before for a couple minutes. Yeah, I regretted that real fast. Woo-hoo. There. See? Games up top, switch on the bottom, normally. And your switch. So, and the fanboy, and I'm probably going to be cutting that out. Well, I've ran through all the things that I have. Holy crap, we went through a lot. I gotta really try to cut this down a little.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fun editing this episode
Make that tail
because
right round, baby.
this is one of those subjects that can go on and on and on and on and on and on. But we want to hear some of your favorites of favorite examples of bad video game adaptations into other media, such as primarily focusing on anime and live actions. Animated movies are kind of a gray area. Animated adaptations don't seem to go so badly as compared to live action movie adaptations or even live action TV series. But we want to hear from you guys what your favorite examples of the good and the bad are. The bad over here.
Hey.
So, if you can leave a comment, leave a comment. You can head over to our YouTube page. We do have what we call raw video cuts. So what these are longer forms. They're you get to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff between cuts. It's gonna be the fun. Those are a lot better. You get to see what we see. I share my screen. You get to see her beautiful face. And then my thing of a face.
At least you admit it.
I know where my faults are. Okay?
I'm a bitch.
And with that, good night!
Yo, bye! Don't know why I said yo.